Thank you for being with us today for this, your Daily 180 Bible study. This week we're looking at James chapter 1, 9, 10, and 11, and we're talking about having a proper view of self. An inflated view of self is not healthy, and a diminished view of self is not healthy. In verse number 9, he tells the lowly brother to glory in his exaltation. In verse number 10, he said, but the rich in his humiliation. Now, there's a question that seems to be demanded here, and that is it sin to be rich? And the answer is no. Well, how do I know that? Well, over in Matthew chapter 27 and verse number 57, and this is not the only passage we could go to, but over in Matthew chapter 27 and verse number 57, there's a man there who is a disciple of Jesus Christ. As a matter of fact, you know him as the individual who came and asked for the body of Jesus so he could bury Jesus. His name is Joseph of Arimathea, and the text says he was a rich man. There's no sin in being rich. You can be a follower of Jesus and be rich, but you also have to have the proper understanding on your riches. Over in 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse number 17, there Paul tells Timothy, command those who are rich in this present age not to be haughty, nor to trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God who gives us richly all things to enjoy. You know, we need to remember that we really don't, our stuff does not define who we are. Over in Luke chapter 12, there Jesus tells a parable about a man who had a very plentiful crop, and in verse number 18, the man says, I will do this. I will pull down my barns and it will build greater, and there I will store all my crops and goods, and I will say to my soul, soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, fool, this night your soul will be required of you. Then whose will those things be which you have provided? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. It's not a sin to be rich, but we need to have the proper perspective on ourselves. What really matters is not our earthly wealth, but our heavenly wealth. Where have you been laying up treasure? Thank you for being with us today for this, your Daily 180 Bible study, and join us again tomorrow.